Disclaimer. Hey everyone, just a quick heads up before we get started. I want to let you know I'm completely transparent. This channel shares my personal trading journey and insights, including discussions of significant gains. Please remember, past performance is not a guarantee of future success, and all trading involves substantial risk. This content is for informational and entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Please always do your own research and consult with a professional financial advisor before making any trading decisions. I am not responsible for any actions taken based on the information provided in this video. Use this information at your own risk. This is the $8 challenge. Thanks so much for coming by. Today is going to be a quick recap for week 5, and I am very happy and very proud to say the account is up 862% from the start. Patience really pays, and this week I made 23 trades, 14 green, 5 red, and 4 break even. And that left me with 73% accuracy and 60% if you include those break-even trades. So right where I'm looking to get my accuracy, between really 60 and 75%, I'm very happy about. Anything over 55, I'm content. But really the goal is to keep it around 65, 70%. So I cannot complain. There was a red day, took some losses, came back, and finished off strong. So thank you all so much for coming by. If you're new here, please subscribe and please drop that like down below. It really helps out the channel. So here we go. We are looking at the 15-minute chart here, and you can see this week has been kind of choppy, ups and downs. Overall, we are in a slight downtrend, as you can see here on the 4-hour chart above my head. So we're just kind of making lower lows here. But nothing straight down, slowly knocking down these levels. And if you zoom out, you can see kind of where we're getting support levels at. 443 proven to be strong, and you can see right here at one point it was a strong level of resistance, and then we finally hit it again, kind of consolidated on there, broke through, and then had that strong breakthrough right here. I think it was like on the 12th or so. So be on the lookout for big strong moves to the downside, because there's not a whole lot of price action in this range. And you can see it was a pretty straight up move from 440 to 442 all the way up here to really 448. So that's something I'll be looking for. If the market continues to downtrend, there's a good chance that we make these moves. But also it could keep going up and we could retrace. So we will see what happens. That's why I like to wait for that trend and ride that wave. It's important for me to kind of get a good sense of the market and the direction before I try to hop in there and predict the future. I can tell you from my experience in the past, I've gotten in trades too early, just thinking, oh, it looks like this is what should happen. And I've made so much more money just being patient, waiting for that move to start, and then hop on it. Not only do you make more money, but you can hold it in such a less amount of time. It's crazy. I've spent so many days holding throughout the whole day, I can't even tell you. And really the best move is just 5-10 minute trades, and if you're patient, that's all it takes. So anyways, let's just move on over to the account before I ramble on too much. And you can see Webull updated, so this looks a little wonky. And I brought you here first just so you can show there's no funny business. If you're new here, I'm completely transparent, and I share all my transaction and banking history, and I do that because I think this is what will truly help people, and truly give people the insight and what it really takes. The good, the bad days. I hate red days just like everyone else. If you watched Thursday's video, that was a red day. But it's all part of trading, all part of the process. You learn the most from those days. And you can see really, I made this custom view here, and you can see much better. This is almost the entire challenge. The only day missing was the 7th up here, and that was a great day. I think plus 150 was how the account started off. But you can see on here, I think there's 5 or 6 red days and 21 green days. So overall, this is how you do it. Just be consistent. If you have red days, don't let them beat you up too much. I had 2 in a row last week, and that was very frustrating. But I came back strong from it. Sometimes it's a little easier said than done. Sometimes you just gotta will it in. You gotta believe it. Believe in yourself. And just don't give up. That's the most important thing. Just do not give up. It's so easy to quit. If this was easy, everyone would do it. Everyone would be billionaires. No one would be working jobs. But that doesn't mean that you can't do it, because most people quit because it just gets too hard. They don't find that strategy that works best for them. what works best for me might not work best for you. That's the beautiful thing about trading. There are so many different ways to be profitable. Obviously it's so easy to lose money, but if you find the strategy that works best for you and you're just patient and cut losses quick, you'll find that really you take the edge off and you make it much easier on yourself. It's not gambling like the casino. You can be very smart about it, and there is a reason why there is so many billionaires and multimillionaires in the stock market. Anyways, that's about all I have for the day. I don't even know where I'm just rambling at this point. It's Sunday night. I'm just trying to get this stuff out. But thank you all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate you. And I hope you have a great week of trading. Hopefully it's nice and green. And just remember, if it's not, it's all right. Just log your trades and go over those ones that you took losses on, and just learn from those mistakes, and try not to repeat them. I've made the same mistakes. Man, I can't even talk. I've made the same mistakes so many times in a row before I learned them, and still to this day, I'll still make some stupid little mistakes. Man, how many times did I just say mistakes? Anyways, hope you stay happy and healthy. I'll see you tomorrow.